What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Beta Memoirs. And today we had some actually fantastic moves in tech. Yes, we had your Amazons, your Teslas, your Apples, your Facebooks. Well, Facebook kind of struggled today, but nonetheless, tech is good to see. But that being said, we do have what is actually going on is it is the end of the month. We saw that at the last hourly candle power hour. We sold off pretty hard, only for the last like 30 minutes for all, essentially almost all big tech to pop right back, especially Tesla and Amazon. But being said, Amazon is trying to fill a gap, and we also have a new month. So will that introduce more volume? We're going to start seeing volume start coming in starting tomorrow. We do have Labor Day, which typically we like to sell around Labor Day next week. So we do have a short week next week. Again, we have data coming out. In my mind, data is not that big of a concern at this point. Yes, we'll have the Fed meeting at the end of the month. We may see a little bit of selling then. It really just depends. We are going day by day to see how everything plays out. I think right now it's all strictly just charts and analysis at this point until the end of the year. And then if the tapering starts, we might get a little bit of volatility from that point. But everything else is pretty good in my mind. So I'd sell off. Again, I want to see what happens tomorrow. But again, all-time highs. We are not slowing down whatsoever. Every time we sell off, we get picked right back up and continue to go up. Is that going to be something that can continue on? Unless there is something new and something extremely bad, I don't really see us as selling off. And if we do, like I said, it will be very diluted these next 2 months. So we have to see how that plays out. Again, take it day by day. A lot of tech has been hitting resistance. A lot of tech is making all-time high. Tesla is really trying to break out. Every time it seems to break out of one resistance, it slams into the next. Amazon is flying because of the fact that it took a beating since earnings, and now it's trying to make up some ground. But everything else is kind of just trading flat. Well, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we do continue to trade flat as well. The QQQs, again, monster move yesterday. We had that monster move Friday with Powell stuff, the monster move continuation digestion. Looks like we're starting to roll over, though. Again, wouldn't surprise me. Try to get possibly better entries for going into the holiday season. Typically around November, December is when stuff really starts to like pop for that holiday rush, holiday run. Again, 2 weeks down, 2 weeks up is what I've seen. Looking back at the charts, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Nothing is the same. Again, we're living through a historical time, so we have to see how it plays out. Gold has actually been popping. It's been pretty flat to pop a little bit today, but TLT is still sideways. It's good to see as long as it's not doing anything dramatic. And as of tomorrow, I think I got Snap, Apple, Amazon, and Shop. Looking for the ones that did good on earnings. Tesla, again, every time it seems to pop to all-time highs, it's been selling off and really struggles when it hits that all-time high today. Apple, again, breakout to do a little bit of a pop. I want to see what this wedge is starting to create tomorrow. Don't want it back below the 151 mark. I want to see how this holds tomorrow. Again, overnight's going to be important. We got a new month. We'll see how we react. This whole past month has kind of just been a lot of sideways action, just waiting for Jackson Hole. Facebook, kind of sideways action. Again, I wouldn't be surprised. Facebook really didn't sell off. A lot of the big tech really didn't sell off going into earnings. Normally there's some downtime after earnings and we sell off. We did see a little bit of selling, but nothing like we've seen in the past. Snap, again, one I'm looking at tomorrow did break. I want to see if this holds tomorrow. If this actually holds tomorrow, I want to look into getting into Snap. Actually, I want to look on the daily here real quick and see where support is. If we can get a retest of that 73 43 tomorrow, I think we could get a pretty good pop there. If we do come that, I don't know if we want us to come down that far. We might actually just retest this 75.53 and then pop from that point. But I do like Snap. Amazon, again, big one. Had a big move today. I want to see if this holds. And why I say talk about the gap on Amazon, ever since earning, it had that big gap, right? But even to here, not even try to fill this full gap, but even to the resistance, you're looking at 35.18. We're still got quite a ways to get to 35.18. 35.18. So you're looking at this zone right here. We got, I think, one more solid push here before we really start getting rejected here. So we might have one more day of pop before we start selling. I really want to watch. That might even gap overnight, to be honest. We've had 2 days of running. We have a couple of days, but 2 really big days. People are starting to come in. Volume is going to start dying out. So we have to see, start playing off support and see where we go from there. Let me see what else I got. I already went over Apple. And the Shop is the other one I have. Again, why I like Shop is it is coming in resistance tomorrow. If it tags this 1513 on the daily, which is the 20, it's resting back on the 20. As long as it holds that 20, I look to get back in this. It might play a tight range here. So definitely, if it does hold and starts pumping back up, I definitely look at that 1554 mark. Either get out from that point, I have a tight stop loss at that point. If not, wait for the break and re-enter if you do exit at that point, and then continue on from there. As far as everything else, I do have RVLY. It's something I'm watching. If it does break tomorrow, I want to watch this wedge and see if it does break tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm looking actually if you could make one more push down, see if September, the first day of September, brings some selling. Try to get it at that 70 cent mark would be optimal. Get one more back test of this bottom channel before we push up. I think this could be possibly a really good play here. Setting up, again, I still have to watch and see what it does. It might actually break here overnight. If it does in that case, try to hop in then or wait for the next pullback to get in for a better entry. Palantir, it looks good. Palantir, retesting. It's still having trouble here at this 26 mark. Could possibly push up to try to get that 27.50 before it comes back down. Definitely want to keep this on watch as well. But that's pretty much what I got. It's a short video. Ultimately, I want to see what September brings. If we start seeing some selling, I want to see where the volume is at. Engage what's going on from here. Again, we don't need to really worry about, in my mind, worry about numbers or anything like that. People started bringing up concerns about tapering again because I think overseas are starting to taper in some of the other countries, but none of that really matters. U.S. is kind of doing its own thing, and yeah, that's what I got. So if you made it this far, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.